Knowing you, you're gonna be like, actually, Zim, I got called in to work for an emergency, even though they didn't pay me my hour last week. Oh, I'm sorry, not your hour, your day. I don't want to misrepresent you now.
I'm gonna do this right now. If they called me and said I had to come in on a weekend, I'd tell them to kiss the darkest part of my ass. I'm not coming in.
So that's just a for sure, just never happening under any circumstances.
Oh fuck no, fuck them.
So you're telling me if they're
You
like double
you
overtime pay?
could never convince me to come in.
Well, I mean, like I'm assuming it's good. I'm assuming never is a bit of a strong word there. Like within reason, never.
No, I mean like
Hello, Jeremy.
never. The only exceptions being if they're willing to come and pick me up from my own house and drop me off.
That's not a very high exception.
And I get paid way more than I do on a weekly basis, then sure, I'll consider it.
So if they're willing to they're willing to drive you and pay you 3 times your hourly rate, you would fucking consider it.
3 times.
And
Mm.
they'll buy you dinner for the day.
As long as I get to choose.
You were such a fucking sellout. It wasn't even that hard. Hello, Melissa. Yeah, I heard the 8th episode of Digital Circus was pretty crazy. Yeah, I heard about Chuck Norris.
I just don't want to fucking drive 50 minutes to do work on a fucking Saturday or Sunday. Fuck that.
I understand that, but fuck me, you folded a little too fucking easily there. So, has Digital Circus finally confirmed that they're not actually in like a program? Or they're not real people yet? Has that already been confirmed or not yet? A message from Newhen. What could it mean?
I am very happy. When I went shopping this week, I found an ice cream that the entire tub is 300 calories.
That's a small fucking tub. What do you scale Digital Circus to? I don't. I heard about Chuck Norris. Meow, I genocided 20 alien species. You want to read the spoiler? Okay, so I know.
It's a decent size like tub, like you know those Ben and Jerry's ones.
Yeah.
It's like that size, and it's like fuck. I don't ever eat like the whole thing, so that's pretty sweet.
Okay, so 300 calories for the whole thing. I feel like you misread that. You want to read the spoiler?
What it says, that's literally what it says on the packet.
That doesn't sound right. I know what happens to Kane. I think I heard maybe something about Kinger, but I'm not sure. Kyle, do you think Kratos could defeat Ichigo?
Fuck no.
Anime or manga version Ichigo? Oh, okay.
I don't even think Kratos could beat the fucking cold.
Hello, Zim Kyle. I don't think Digital Circus has scaling since it's a digital world. So what you would do in that case is you would scale them inside their virtual world in that particular case. It's kind of like Kirito from Sword Art Online.
Like, no, this gets into the scenario of like the early 2010s of trying to scale like fucking Neo from the Matrix. And people being like, yeah, but he doesn't really scale there, does he? It's like, fuck off. You know that you're the fighting to be inside the Matrix.
Yeah. So that's the situation there, is like, you would never put a character who only scales in a digital scenario or like a virtual scenario outside that scenario.
Fucking lovely.
Yeah, that sounds fucking demonic, bro. I'm gonna keep it a straight buck with you. I wouldn't trust that ice cream with a fucking. That seems sus as fuck. What is that? That ain't ice cream at that point.
It is. It's
Bro.
lovely.
Nah, bro, that's some demon shit right there.
Why?
You know damn well that shouldn't be 300 calories. What are you fucking eating? Fucking air? Hang on. I guess Kane has like hacks, but it's mostly just battlefield control and reality warping. I can't believe Kyle plays GTA when he could play anything else. Kyle agrees with you. We're thinking about setting up a Baldur's Gate 3 stream, but we still have to work out like details and everything there. That's gonna be like a year-long stream though. Probably more, given our schedules.
That's even. It's gonna be a year long, even if we end up doing it like multiple times a week.
I'm about to spend more time with Kyle than I do with my own family if we get Baldur's Gate 3. Other than that, I don't know where the verse scales. None of the characters would scale to Kane. Yeah. That was easy.
Who need the gun when you've got a car?
Has Batman finally fucking not gotten screwed over by life yet? Or is he still getting screwed over pretty badly? Penguin's design is really good. Two-Face's is a little weird. Yeah, but your dad sucks, so that's good news. What the fuck? You mean my dad sucks? What the fuck? Where'd that come from? Oh wait, he cured Killer Croc? Nice. I kind of wish the Absolute Universe would have actually committed to having Bruce Wayne's friends still be his, like, friends. I really hope they commit to making them the Bat Family after a while. Man, these are the worst gangbangers I've ever seen. They're not even trying to shoot you. Eldritch Biblically Accurate Angel, aka Poison Ivy. I will say regarding Two-Face design, I'm glad, I think it's Snyder, right? I'm glad Snyder actually committed to the best Two-Face design in a cartoony medium. Because, yeah, that is copying the animated series Batman design for Two-Face is absolutely peak design. Two-Face from the original cartoon was fucking peak. How far will Joker get in Mortal Kombat? He should get fucking nowhere, but I mean, if you go by fucking the Mortal Kombat games, he can apparently fucking fight them fucking band for band. Bar for bar, if you will. Lasagna for lasagna. He's back to being human, although people speculate that he can shift between forms. Kyle, can you fix your mic? It's cutting out really badly. Well, good for him that he's back to normal, at least for now. Somewhat more normal. Kyle, why do you keep shooting into the air? Would you say this is a case of the old GTA controls being fucking terrible? Seems Kyle's having issues. Did he DC? Stream over? Nope, it's still going on. Ship between forums. What is he, a werecroc? Yes. Mortal Kombat vs. DC is canon. So it means Joker can in theory beat the whole verse. Anyway, okay, so what happened in the 8th episode is that Kane finally snapped and tortures the main cast, Am style. Then Kinger accidentally kills Kane by deleting him. To be fair, like, it always was weird that Kane... Zim, how you doing? We're doing pretty good. Working with Newhan right now on the card game. Need to work on the book some more. Also, quick reminder, or not reminder, but I guess quick heads up. No stream next week. No late stream next week. I will be gone, so there will be no stream next week. Mortal Kombat vs. DC, I believe, is linked to Injustice and vice versa, I believe. And it kind of makes sense that fucking they would like go after Kane, but how did they even delete him? I do not know who that is. Kyle, have you returned to us?
Everything you need to get even.
Cool.
Have fun.
Well, he's back. Barely.
Perfect for killing, pure and simple.
Alright, well that's pretty fucking weird while he's dealing with that noise. Where are you going? I'm gonna go judge a card game tournament for One Piece. It's gonna be a regional. Also, was Kane a quote-unquote person beforehand? Am versus Kane? In an Am versus Kane scenario, you would give it to Kane.
The wars are coming, you hear?
Okay, I want to leave the fucking call and rejoin because maybe it's my connection. All right, speak. Good for you. Yeah, it'll be some money. You know, it'll be nice. Kane is an AI. Someone say Am can hack Kane. We don't know how advanced Kane is, but again, you would assume Kane is in the digital world when it happened, so he would just reality warp Am. About 2 hours, roughly. We'll see though. Depends on how Kyle's feeling. Did that person just get run over?
Can we fast forward your life, please? Oh yeah, what's that, fool? So.
Discord backtracked on it. Am can do the same thing to Kane, right? No. Am's reality warping is not on the level Kane's is. Like, Am is effectively a god, but he's a god under the wow. Wow. Holy shit. Poor Kyle. Well, it's not battlefield dependent. If you don't have Kane have his reality warping powers from the circus, then there is no Kane match. That's not Kane. And also, whether or not Am could hack Kane, I know Am was capable of hacking some programs, but the video game confirms that the other program survived Am's hacking. Not only that, but other programs are able to exist within Am's like subconscious without being destroyed. And the video game, I don't know if it's directly confirmed as canon, but it would act as a sequel to the events of the book. So you would assume that the information in there is valid, since Edison, or is it Edison or Ellison? Ellison did also reprise his role as Am. Oh.
I am back.
I'll say back with us. Enjoy your break.
Oh, I couldn't talk because the microwave was being used.
Of course. Of course that was it. Sonic.exe versus Red, that freak's name in the same sentence. Don't put that freak's name in the same sentence as my boy Red. Kyle, would you smash Juvia from Fairy Tail?
Yes.
Oh, there you go. But if I have to say who wins, most likely going to be Am, since Am has control over the planet Earth while Kane is just stuck inside of a server. Again, so then at that point, it's not really Kane versus Am. It's Am versus the program that Kane is in. You could beat Kane in a versus matchup if that's how you put Kane into the versus matchup.
What you would do is that you would compromise, and you would either move one to the real world but still give him the same powers as he would in the digital, or you do vice versa.
Yeah. And also, regarding Am winning that, again, the video game basically confirms programs can survive within Am with little to no issues. According to the video game, the the Russian supercomputer and the Chinese supercomputer were able to survive inside of Am, and then there's also the Demon, who was also another program that Am doesn't control. Yes, Am does hack and destroy the other military computers, but that's in the context of just the original book. But the game expands the lore of that story immensely. I would even go so far as to say that talking about I have no mouth and I must scream without the game is doing yourself a disservice to the lore of that series. And by series, I mean just, like, the two games, the two pieces of media. The game does such a good job fleshing it all out. And again, like, the writer was a part of the game's work. You would assume it's valid. It was actually one of the more interesting moments in gaming, I guess in my personal opinion, because the writer originally hated video games because he believed video games could only teach violence and nothing more. So they made an adventure game, which obviously was the correct choice. But the creator of the book did not want there to be a way to win the game. He wanted Am to win every single time without fail. The entire development team basically had to sit him down and be like, listen, we know what you're going for and we know what you want, but no one's going to play this game if they can't win. So even if we make it absurdly difficult to win, please let us have a way for the player to win. And that's why, I think that's why a lot of the shit in the game is so convoluted to actually get the good ending. Because you would never be able to get the good ending naturally. you would have to go out of your way trying the stupidest shit or having to walk through. I don't think it's possible to fucking do that. No, M does not blow up the moon in the game because M wants the moon to survive. Then when you scratch Juri Han from Street Fighter, I'm trying to remember what Juri. I'll look that one up, but I'm probably gonna say no. I think I remember her. She's the foot girl, right?
She's the crazy one.
Well, that's not really the issue, I would say. Unstable.
Yeah, not really much.
Fair. I think Am can blow up the moon, but Am... No. Yes, Am can blow up the moon, but it depends on how you do the ending. Because, so, if you free both of the AIs, you find out that all of the AIs hate humanity. And apparently humans are still alive on the moon. There's like 150 of them frozen in stasis. So what the other AI programs do is they convince Am to not be a dick and let them torture humanity together, all three of them. And Am's like, you know what? You guys aren't so bad after all. Maybe I was too harsh. Let's torture humanity together. It's actually a very happy ending for Am. Also, wouldn't Am just hack into Kane's server and delete him? That's what Kinger did? Can people use author statement of Am will always win to beat Kane, right? No? Am doesn't even win in his own fucking story! I ever tell you about...
Let me just basically tell you what you guys just asked. That's the equivalent of basically people taking the statement of like Alucard not being able to lose to a monster and then stretching that to the highest degree of never being able to lose to any supernatural creature.
Okay, if you take the video game feats into account, you can just argue M wouldn't be aware that he failed to delete them Kane properly. But again, that depends on what version of M you're going to use. If you use book, technically he wouldn't have that anti-feat, but I would hesitate to use just the book. So I think I mentioned this like rant like 3 to 4 years ago. So when I first learned about I have no mouth that I must scream, I immediately knew that story was not what everyone else was saying. Because for the longest time, people were like, oh, this is a story of fucking despair, it's depressing, humanity loses. Am doesn't win. Bruh. Imagine thinking Am wins when he fucking doesn't have any more humans to torture. Imagine.
Carl! Dang, where you off? Shit. Where you running off to, Carl? I thought we were friends. Yeah, whatever. As an officer in charge of putting an end to gang violence, I find myself in a difficult moral position, Carl. Yeah, right. Carl, I'm hurt. I truly am. And just as I was about to help those poor Grove Street boys. Oh yeah? How? I like the status quo, Carl. I like having all you bastards doing my job for me, blowing each other's guts all over the side. Dumb bastards. Now, if it's brought to my attention that one tribe...
The moon is only canon in the game.
That truly troubles me, Carl. So what you saying, man? I'm saying the ballers have brains, Carl. They watch the news. I'm saying they're making friends, cutting deals, and tooling up for more than half-assed drive-bys. Lots of cheap guns coming into America since the fall of the wall, Carl. Man, cut that bullshit, Tenpenny. Just say what you mean, man. Go check out a busy freight warehouse down the docklands and you'll see what I mean, Carl. Yeah, okay. Y'all take care now. For sure.
Sonic.exe versus Am? Sonic.exe would actually stomp Ams. The game canon, so meh. Okay, so we're gonna do that shit? Okay. Wow, way to have some nuance. You know, just for that bullshit, I'm gonna be writing right now. Fuck you. I'm gonna go write about bullshit. What's a nonsense? Nonsense. Can Am get hacked or not? Yeah, Am can get hacked technically. Carnage versus Alex Mercer.
What version of Carnage are we using? Because you have to ask that nowadays when it comes to the fucking symbiotes, because fucking depending on what form people pull out of their ass, they could maybe scale to null or not.
Wait, when does this game take place timeline-wise? No, not timeline. Fucking, like, year-wise. Because the Berlin Wall, when did the Berlin Wall fall? Was it 1980s or 90s?
I think this game takes place in 92.
When did the Berlin Wall fall? Fell in 1989. But yeah, no. Then Wendigo released that video, and then everyone started fucking talking about how Am actually lost and how it's a story about hope and human perseverance and humanity winning in the face of odds. And I'm like, damn it, Wendigoon! Even though I agreed with you and I thought of that shit first, you made a better video because I didn't even make it. I think that was one of the few times I'd actually been like reminded of the proverb, "The early bird gets the worm." They have this in the film industry a lot, but it's more so like it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter like who had the idea first. All it matters is that who like makes it first. I guess would be the right way of saying it.
I think the one you're looking for is who did it better.
No. A lot of times going first is what matters. For a lot of people, going first is what matters. Kyle, you're gonna die, dude. How the fuck did you lose all your HP? What happened to your armor?
It got shot.
I like how you roll in and then you just get counter rolled. Oh, that's right. I gotta buy RE3 Remake because it's fucking under $1, basically.
Didn't you already have it?
I had it for my console. I did not have it for my PC.
And that's how it's done.
Good job, Kyle.
This it? I'm packing heat, fool.
Who wins? Jack in the Box CEO versus Airy Fast Food CEO? I don't know. I haven't been watching the videos. So yeah, what happened? Kane is honestly sad. Popular matchup for Am I can find is Calypso from Twisted Metal.
Oh yeah, what's happening, fool?
The fuck do you mean Calypso from Twisted fucking Metal? The problem with Kane is that Kane never wanted to improve. That's such a stupid fucking matchup. How the fuck is Am versus Calypso a good matchup? What the fuck? Of course you know Epic the Musical Pimp Demon.
What was you saying?
How does that even work? Like, do you just give Calypso like godlike powers?
More.
Versus fuck does Calypso get the racers or no? Because if what version of Calypso are we using? Because not every version of Calypso is mystical.
Hey,
Was it Twisted Metal 3 or 4 that had the really shitty endings? I think it was 3, right?
Isn't it one of them that's just all in Sweet Tooth's head?
That is Twisted Metal Black.
hey, I had that.
And then there's I think a sequel to Twisted Metal 2 where like the characters get like actual fucked up endings. Like in in the reboot there's these two police officer siblings. And so in the original Twisted Metal 3, the police officers wish for there to be no crime. And that makes them homeless because they're out of a job because there's no crime. And that's like the twist to their wish. Seems like a really stupid twist. But so they remade it in a more darker game. And in that one, Calypso, so the brother and the sister are arguing with each other. And so the brother asks says I wish you would just shut up to his sister. So Calypso takes her mouth. Honestly, I don't know what the fuck they were arguing for at that point. They should have just killed him. That was fucking stupid. That was a stupid fucking twist. Calypso gets very lucky in the Twisted Metal games. Very fucking lucky.
Hey, a nigga.
Yeah, and then Twisted Metal 4, Calypso is not the owner of the Twisted Metal tournament in Twisted Metal 4. Sweet Tooth is actually the owner of that tournament. Is that the one I'm thinking of? Is Head On the one where they changed the endings from 3 to more darker endings? I think the strongest version of Calypso is Calypso from the Twisted Metal reboot in the PlayStation 3, I think. Twisted Metal Black was actually... Kyle, that thing's gonna explode. Twisted Metal Black was a pretty good game, I would say, in terms of like its design and everything.
know this song, but I can't fucking put my finger on it.
Can a Calypso wish him to die or not exist? Yes. Depends on the Calypso. Actually, I think. Yeah, I think it depends on the Calypso because certain Calypsos have that power and others don't. I'm not sure how I feel about Dollface's reimaginings. I feel like Dollface was good the first time, but then like every time they try to remake Dollface, it kind of just gets worse and worse. Kyle, do you agree with the Joker versus Sweet Tooth death battle?
I don't know enough about either character to tell you yes or no.
How do they do Dollface in the TV show? If it's
I forgot that. Oh,
I heard it was pretty good. If you go with the
I don't agree with that.
what? That it wasn't good?
I saw the first season. It bored me.
Well, because they didn't have the fucking vehicles, but now they have the vehicles.
No focus, no dirt.
If it's the strongest version of Calypso, I'm pretty sure he beats Am pretty easily. Yeah, and every time Dollface has come back, it's been fucking worse. I don't know how the TV show did her, but I am not the biggest fan of how the reboot did her. I think Twisted Metal Black will probably be peak Dollface, probably. Oh no, maybe like the idea of Dollface being like just a crazy maniac.
Choose your egg, man.
You have a tattoo, don't you, Kyle? Or am I mistaken?
I don't have a tattoo.
Yeah, I thought you did.
Tattoos are for cool people.
You're saying you're not a cool guy?
Okay, dude.
Like, no.
Wearing it. Okay, you're off the diet.
In TV show, they made Dollface the sister of the protagonist, John Doe. Oh, is she also black too then? No Grove Street tattoo?
Dressed to kill, man.
Oh, kind of surprised. Why are you tatting yourself out exactly?
Man, this looks cool.
And why not? I like the irony that we are fully clothed with the longest stuff imaginable.
This will be sore for a while.
These are really shit tattoos. This is fucking MS Paint. Fuck yeah, tramp stamp. What, you want a dagger or an angel?
What the fuck kind of trash ass is that one?
Anytime, man. Anytime. Can't you see I'm busy being high?
me see. And at the end of season 2, Dollface dies and became Minion. I saw a video of RCO eating a burger, and when it comes to Jack in the Box, it's just him smiling while moving a finger side to side. Text below saying small bite, won't do that here. Yeah, because Jack in the Box makes good fucking burgers. So Sweet Tooth beating Calypso's a little weird. He beats him in black, but black's a completely different scenario. Head on similar to black, so it's kind of a different scenario there. I don't know about Small Brawl. Wait, is that the one where they're fucking kids? You would not use Small Brawls. And I forgot how he beats Calypso in 4. Because technically, if you go with Calypso's ending, they're stuck in the ring forever. I forgot how Sweet Tooth gets the ring at the start of 4. Wait. Dollface becomes Minion? So are they actually bringing like an actual demon into the story? For context, for those of you who don't know Twisted Metal lore, Minion is an actual demon from hell. Yeah, but how?
Hey, excuse me. Local around here? What? Who in friends with that? Low. Is he available for communication? Who? Oh. Man. Oh, you mean Jeffrey. Yeah. Plans technician called in sick, so Jeff, Low, he got promoted. So? He's out back cleaning the fryer.
No thanks?
Hey, what up, Lo? CJ, what's up, homie? Hey, my shit's so tight right now, it's about to bust. So you happy now, homie? Happy? Man, hell no. I can't take this shit much longer. Man, I'm an artist. I'd rather be inside. Man, I can't get a deal for nothing. Motherfuckers always want to keep a nigga down. And that CPO, Mad Dog's manager, is putting on me real heavy, man. He covering my style for real. Heavy? Man, he 5'3". But that fool's strong. Man, we gotta take him out. He done blackballed me, man. I can't get
Oh, he's so fucking whiny.
uncommunicated, and nobody giving him my message. He going around telling everybody I'm whack. Well, he obviously ain't heard your new shit. That shit is outrageous. That's what I'm talking about, man. Down with a frown, on the tail, a sad clown. Alright, so what you want me to do? I want you to take that motherfucker out. Kill him? What does it mean, dude? He gonna be a tennis in the fall somewhere. And that's the only time he leaves dog's side.
CJ really gonna kill somebody because his friend's mixtape isn't being accepted? Damn, bro, I didn't realize this was fucking so accurate to life.
I don't know if CJ's a real one or if he's just dumb as dog shit.
No, he's a real one. That's a real friend right there. Fuck me.
But he hasn't done anything to help us. He's just been a whiny little bitch the entire time.
Kyle.
I've played San Andreas. I do not remember any of his missions. Did I just dislike the character that much that I disassociated every time I had to do his missions?
Yeah. But also, all he does is just whine. That's all he's been doing is whining to you. That's your girlfriend?
Lo, what's up now, man?
One of Mad Dog's chauffeurs just left the burger shop across town. Said he was headed over to the musical bar.
Good looking. I'm gonna see if I can catch up with him.
Can people say CJ versus Pagan Ming? Pagan Ming? I'll probably get to Pagan Ming.
Hey, what the fuck are you playing at?
Wait a second. Amazing Digital Circus, CNA, Kane and Abel. I'm assuming Abel will show up at some point. Yeah, but anyways, going back to the Jack in the Box CEO. Jack in the Box probably makes the best burgers out of the fast food joints. Can people say Comp Calypso scales higher than PlayStation All-Star Sweet Tooth or not? No, Composite Calypso is literally just Calypso from PlayStation 4. So this is where the PlayStation 4 Calypso gets really weird. Because PlayStation 4 Calypso has items from other games, including Twisted Metal Black. Which shouldn't be possible unless we assume he has some sort of, like, access to the other games. Trevor versus CJ.
Oh, Trevor.
Apparently Trevor.
CJ's not that impressive.
I'd have to wait till the game's done before to get my memory refreshed. Wow, they want you to park the same way other cars are parked? That's fucked.
Hey, what kept you? Come on, we need to go and pick up the bus.
Because technically you would scale Trevor.
Lord, you must be thrilled. Yeah. I like to thank my fans, my mama, and my dealer.
If you're gonna say that you would scale him to the online protagonist, I would not agree.
Well, no, what I was gonna say was fucking so Trevor would scale above other protagonists because he scales above the Lost and the Damned protagonist. Like the guy from GTA 4's DLC was scared shitless of Trevor.
Yeah, but Johnny doesn't interact with any of the other protagonists. He doesn't interact with CJ. He doesn't interact with Nico, and he doesn't interact with who's the guy in the Ballad of Gay Tony?
You mean Gay Tony?
No, Gay Tony's who you help. Who's the person that you play as?
Oh, I thought you played as Gay Tony in that one.
No.
Oh. I must have fucking forgotten then. Must have not made an impact. Sweet Tooth is based on the PlayStation 4 version.
Hey, asshole. Today, we taking the scenic route via the bottom of the ocean.
Trevor versus Joker? Joker. But no, so the reason I mentioned a Lost in the Dam protagonist... I'm sorry, you say Gay Tony? You got a problem with Gay Tony? Gay Tony's actually a pretty chill character for the most part. Did you like Gay Tony?
I've never been through the game or watched the cutscenes.
He actually appears in GTA 5.
Does he?
In the online mode.
Ah, so I've heard. What you want? Money? I got
The TV show version with the characters, my favorite version. Nice. Alright, I gotta write this down for New Hin.
Oh, he's right there. Alright, fine. Let's get your storyline over and done with.
Oh, for Loke? The funny thing about GTA protagonist is that Nico is usually regarded as the strongest.
I wouldn't say he's the strongest, I'd say he's the most ruthless.
The TV show perfectly blends all the Everest Sweet Tooth together and make him really funny and absolutely crazy.
And I don't care what you heard. I ain't nobody's ass technician, bitch. Hey, what's up, Lo? Technician ain't gangster. That's what's up. I heard that. Listen, Carl. If I'm going back to a cell, I want to have a big party first. This may be my last chance to get her. Okay, so what's the plan? Well, I'm going to slide back over to Grove Street and get those sounds bombastic, fantastic. All right, so what you want me to do? I want you to get ready for the car and get some girls, man. Get some real fly girls, you know what I'm saying? The ones in bikinis and shit in the videos. Chronicle of
Ugh,
our
such a dork.
families like Moses, only keeping it real. You said it. You know what I'm saying?
Bruh. Get new threads and a haircut?
What's wrong with what we're wearing?
Apparently it's not fucking hip enough.
Hey, CJ, roll up, G.
Hey, Lo.
This party is jumping. We got a gang of crazy-ass bitches in the house. You coming over, homie?
I don't know, man. I had some plans tonight.
But we had a big disaster. I won't be rapping. My mic's broken.
Ah, okay. I'm gonna come over right now then.
This is people's goat game.
Kyle, do you not appreciate fucking authenticity? Which is Lopez weird, it's happened twice.
I know you said authenticity, but you pronounced mediocrity really, really weirdly.
You've never. Fuck, how do I say this without sounding like incredibly fucking racist?
What stopped you? What stopped you before? What's stopping you now?
You've never really talked to people from. I know saying from the hood sounds really weird coming from me, but you've never really talked to people who live like in the cities or the suburbs, have you?
Say what you actually mean.
I'm saying this is a lot more true to life than you want to give it credit for. Also, your question from earlier about Minion for the TV show. I read a Doctor Who comic where the Sontarans made a weapon that makes a planet into a weapon with the power to fly across the stars. Nice. Minion, the show, is not actually a demon. It's just a superhuman cyborg. Pussies! Can Tofu scale to all MCs from RE? Possibly, yes. So GLaDOS not be Am? GLaDOS probably wouldn't be Am, given what we know about GLaDOS. Am's abilities... Okay, I'm gonna go. See ya. Take care, Pimp Demon. Thanks for stopping by. Am's abilities are incredibly impressive. It's just that, like... You're either just way more powerful than he is, or you're not.
Carl, what's up, baby brother?
What's happening?
Beat this. Tenpenny just came on. Said that one of them ballers that you and Smoke laid out, Lil Weasel, is getting buried and all the OGs gonna be there.
At a funeral?
Yeah, we just catch all those ball sack ass niggas at one time.
Hey, what up? What's going on, dog? At a funeral.
Just like mamas.
What up, fam?
Let's go pop these motherfuckers out.
What's cracking?
Hey, look, we gotta go do something real big. Put Grove Street on the map for good. For life.
All right, nigga. Grove Street for life. Let's roll.
I like how you can tell that Carl doesn't like this, but he's just going for it anyways.
We don't need some allies.
It's such small-time problems.
Bro, what do you mean small time?
Hey, motherfucker. wrong with it? Hey, come on this way. Come on, dude. Roll with it. Yo, what's up? Get in the car and close the door.
We go around back and left sub across.
The second best matchup for M I see in Google is the Q or Judge Holden.
Hit in trouble, he's a no-show.
I've never read Blood Meridian, and I probably won't, but I fucking despise how Judge Holden has become the end-all be-all for, like, evilest characters of all time.
I guarantee you, if we read it, it'll be like he's bad, but he's not like the worst thing I've like come across fiction. You know what I mean?
I agree with you, but at least he'll be stiff competition from what I understand. I think he rapes children,
if I listen,
scalps them.
Yeah, but if I listen to everything that people said on the internet about a series or a character, fucking Jujutsu Kaisen would be the best thing to ever fucking come out.
That is true. That is true. Cosmic Ghost Rider versus Alex Mercer. I'm going to give that one very, very riskily to Cosmic Ghost Rider.
I don't know why. I don't know if you people just find it fun or if it's just like you're bored, so you ask for shit matchups.
Yes.
This is it. Okay, CJ, come on over. Y'all take up positions and wait for Kane. Here he comes. Looks like that bus is wearing orange. Might take a round or two to drop his ass. CJ, you take care of Kane. You guys take care of these other marks.
What you think now, fool? So now.
Respond to a 1037 Central Line 1.
CJ, I'll get the getaway car. You guys take out the rest of those balls.
I'm strapped, motherfucker. What you do?
We've got a 1037 in Central.
The fuck do I need you people for? I could have just done this on my own. You were all useless.
Dog, get in. CJ, you driving like a bitch.
Man, they really fucking hate you.
Hey, Nick, watch out!
You like dancing in the dark?
Everybody in, let's roll.
You like dancing in the dark?
The lights are onto us, Carl. Slow down.
Man, I can't shoot.
Because he had to have killed a lot during his time as Moon's general. Can the Kui even affect Am? Not really. Hang on, I sent him the text, right?
Rollers on my case, CJ. Slow down, CJ.
Tired of all the sunshine and good weather, looking for a real American vacation. Visit the shining J in Roswell Park.
You're going too fast. Slow down.
We.
was a force back there. Everybody go home and stay low. We ain't seen each other all day. Copy? I'll catch you later, Carl.
Fucking me.
I should have joined the army then.
Son of a bitch. Just how make it easier.
Not enough horny men around this part of town.
Are you just waiting for it to be 20?
Goddamn right I am.
So that's what I missed. Nothing much new in. I'm just fixing up the text to send to you. Queen might actually be the lesser evil of the trio. Am and Judge Holden. They would be. Sparta probably didn't kill that many humans. We don't know how many humans were really around during Mundus's reign. Yuki Terumi? Is that the guy from Persona 5?
No, it's from Blazblur.
I'd argue he's more evil and psychopathic than Judge Holden. How many children did he rape?
He's used a couple. He's used like 20 for like experiments.
Did he get pleasure out of the experiments?
Well, he didn't have a bad time.
I don't know if there's enough child rape here to really like constitute being more evil. How many kids? Okay, so these experiments, did he mutilate the kids?
Absolutely.
Okay, that works. That works. Okay. Has he viciously betrayed, murdered, and mutilated the people around him?
It's like his pastime.
Okay. Some decent competition. Okay. We can work with this. Has he manipulated other people into committing almost as many heinous acts as him, all for just his sick amusement?
Did you know?
See all the homies in the back, man, away from this whack music. Man, I feel you.
You know, I know, like he's not singing very well, but the rhymes aren't the worst. Are they basic as hell? Yes, but I've definitely heard worse.
Yeah, and that's the problem, is that you've heard a lot more shit rap than good rap.
Kyle being like, here, listen to this dwarven rap. Kyle, would you smash Fairy from Darksiders?
God, no.
So you back on the block, huh?
Not my thing.
You a real killer, huh? What he done that I ain't, huh? Stall him out, nigga. Relax, man. Hey, the baller's posse's about to run up. They're headed up here right now.
Looks like we backed them ballers against the wall, huh?
Hey, CJ,
Can't we
step
just-
up. Scroll.
Can't we just strap Jeffrey up like a fucking shield?
I'll go get Smoke and some Grove boys. Okay, get some cars, block the road. The rest of y'all get heated.
What if we just let them kill just Bloke?
Take your position. Carl, get some cover. Jump on them fools.
Neil, do we have sacrificing in this game?
Yeah, you think CJ a bitch, huh? You trick.
I think people say Judge Holden is the most evil person in fiction is because he has done the most vile, moral, and sadistic things you would not want to think of.
The problem is, has he though? Because I'm
What?
sure you could think of other characters who have done way worse.
When people be like, Judge Holden has done the most evil things imaginable, and I just look in and he's just raping children. Listen, do I think about raping children? No.
No. Let me put it this way, and I know this is going to get a visceral reaction from people. That's not the worst thing you could do. It's not good, but it's not the worst thing you could do. I would call wide-scale planet genocide worse. What about you?
I mean, technically it is worse.
Well, there's no technically, it just is.
Oh yeah, but like it's not as personal, so I don't. So like that's where it's like.
Neither is doing it to kids that you don't know.
Yeah, but like if I were to grab a Gatling gun and just drive across an orphanage while firing it, versus like having a kid held up in a corner with like a shotgun right in front of me, I feel like it'd be a little bit of a different story.
I feel like you basically steamrolling an orphanage is worse.
But is it really? Yes, objectively it is worse. Yes. I'm glad you have a moral compass that doesn't collapse super fucking easily, Kyle. Thank you.
Because logically, it is worse.
We have tribute with nothing as sacrifice. The closest thing I think of is Dark Follower. Destroy one ally controlling this card against power equal to... Okay. Alright, so I'll change...
Like again, if someone's like, oh, he's so evil, it's like, yeah, but I'm sure, like, wake me up from a drunken stupor, I can name you somebody who's done worse.
Okay, hang on. Let me read the effect. Bruh. Okay.
Who is under attack? Not my problem. I am not the backbone of this operation. If you boys can't handle it without me.
Did we spell equipped wrong?
Hey, CJ, you made it.
Hey, Carl.
Hey, baby. Nice ride, man. That's no carucha. You sure you want to risk that, baby? Yeah, I'm sure. How much they talking about? It's our cash, your pizza up in the bag. Stop for a sec. Let's pull up and race. First past the post.
What's he saying?
Chota si chota. Okay, I'm down. Hey, watch us, CJ. These boys.
You speak the taco language.
Yeah, well, me either. Follow me to the race, dude.
He's speaking relatively fine English. What are you on about?
No, the chota and stuff like that. He's speaking taco.
Hey, keep up, boy. Not far now, eh?
Alright, let me double check.
Come on, Carl, follow us. You're
Also,
all
how you
right
doing,
there,
Ewan?
Carl.
Morning, Metro. Planned in Central Fiction to commit multiversal omnicide and recreate it the biggest hell imaginable that would only bow to him and him alone. This would include everything Holden does too. I might say that the Dark Eldar are more evil than Judge Holden, since they basically do the same vile shit as Holden, but arguably way worse. Not exactly.
Out of the way, FA. I just did a line like a fucking PS2 game. Jesus.
What do you mean, Kyle? It's just how you are. Wow, I was gonna say you really just gonna ram into the police officer.
Are you ready for me to hit another classic line you'll only ever hear in like the early 2000s and never again?
What?
Wham bam, thank you, ma'am. You know how long that shit took me to understand what the fuck that meant? Because I used to hear it all the time in Jack X.
Bruh.
Hey, I was like 4 the first time I heard it. Give me a like I didn't know what the fuck that meant.
No, I mean, to be fair, 2000 slang is weird as fuck. I miss the 2000s. Besides working on the stuff over here, I had to work extra as a coaching partner for a friend because it wants to beat a pal in our local so badly. It hates his deck, and it's one I know how to play. Kyle, would you play Saints Row?
Oh fuck yeah, in a heartbeat. But I don't have an Xbox, so I can't play the first two. If Zim gets his hands on the first two, I can do like 3 onwards.
We'll see.
Because those are console exclusive, I can't play those, and I don't particularly feel like forking out money for an old like 360 and trying to schedule time with Zim on how to get the converter to record 360 footage.
The mother tree is gonna need to be changed up a little bit. Hang on.
Oh yes, I'm gonna try something on Friday, and I'll let you know how it goes.
Let's see. Oh, I don't know if you heard, but you won't be streaming next week. At least not here, because I'll be out of town. So you'll have a free Sunday.
Sweet.
No more bakes in the streets. Finally, peep this. We're going to unite the families once more because the ball has been pumping our guys full of base for too long while we argue amongst ourselves. So all the family sets are going to meet down at Jefferson Motel. I say it's time we went down there and made it official. Keep that shit off our streets. I vote I'm our representative on this one.
That's right. Hey, it's all good. If Sweet think he can handle it, I'm down with it, man.
All right, let's roll, homies.
Let's do this. Yeah, let's go.
And why am I always the one fucking driving?
Say, CJ, you gonna crash the car again? Fuck you, Ryder. Ryder, give CJ a break, man. He's practically turned the Grove around by himself. And I was just telling a joke on the little nigga.
Everything you do is a joke, Ryder.
That ain't true.
Ryder, just chill the fuck out, man.
Remember, we're reuniting the family, so no bullshit. Stay cool. You know me, Sweet. Cool as a Shaolin monk. Especially you, Ryder. What you mean? I just sent your invitation and shit.
You're a natural killer, mate. You gotta check yourself and stay cool.
Chill, we'll put it like this. I understand what he's trying to say, but I'm
Shouldn't it be on? Also, dang, I still feel sad, Collins, there to see you play QR7 and watching that anime girl try to flamethrow you. Yeah, sorry I wasn't able to play QR7 yesterday, and the experience resumed on spending hours telling the man to block an incoming jab with 2 warnings just to get knocked out. Good lord.
you guys gonna have to wait here.
So that game I saw you playing earlier, that's Killer 7. That looks fucking awful.
Its gameplay is rough, But you get used to it after a bit.
Man, look at all them other family hoods. They used to be Grove Street.
Relax. We straight, they straight. How about you, Smoke?
Hey, I'm feeling a little exposed, but I'm good.
Shouldn't it be on Plus Classic because I play a bit of Saints Row? Okay, I'll check and see if it's on PlayStation. Big Smoke, my
I know,
boy.
you're,
Man, what you doing?
I know the original's not.
Back here, man. We out of here, baby.
I ain't leaving my brother. I ain't no buster.
Man, this every motherfucker for himself.
Kyle would play Saints Row 3, 4, and get out of hell. Okay, we're just gonna get rid of that first portion completely, because fuck me, that makes this card way too complicated to use.
Jesus.
They were meeting in the back of the hotel someplace.
My brother, sweet.
They were meeting in the back of the motel somewhere.
Go, go, go!
Go, go, go!
You die? Yep, you did. Okay, I think this is more or less everything for changing that deck up for now. Yeah, and then you can tell me it's a terrible idea.
I gotta get my brother, sweet. What
They
was
were
you
meeting in the back of the motel somewhere.
Do I give it why not? Let's give it Ultimate Training instead. That's fine.
Go, go!
Go, go, go!
Oh, yeah, bitches.
Oh, no.
Oh, baby, you're hurt.
Kyle, what the fuck are you doing?
I have no idea. In the middle of a gunfight, just getting smooches, that's very unnatural.
Okay, we gotta change that one too, actually.
Bam! Cops coming in from behind.
Get into position.
Trick.
Okay, I think the rework is done there. Oh. If it's ready, send it to me, and tomorrow when you're free, we can discuss it on VC. Also, then Kyle, they're scoring like a winner. I mean, that just seems weird. All right, I think I've gotten all of them handled at this point.
Get some suppressing fire in there.
So here, let me send it to you. It's not long. It's not a long change. It's just one. It's just one to fix the text and streamline the deck. Kyle, what the fuck are you doing? Kyle,
The girl giving me
keep
smooches.
Kyle, keep it in
girl-
your fucking pants.
The girls are giving me smooches. What can I say?
Dude, I would fucking shoot you if we were in the oh, I would fucking have words for you. If we were both shooting up the same joint and I turn around and you're fucking getting fucking smooches, I would beat the shit out of you.
Anyway, be happy for your boy. He's finally getting something.
I would be happy as I beat the shit out of you. Oh yeah, guys, Baldur's Gate 3 is on sale, so I'll have to pick that one up.
I would turn my head. I would say no smooches for him. He seems upset.
I would fucking cut.
Oh, I don't want smooches from you.
I would fucking shoot you in the fucking leg.
What took you? We're smoking right.
They shook
You'd
on.
probably get me more smooches.
Gives free help. Oh, does it? Kyle didn't know that.
No one gives me smooches. How am I supposed to know that?
Come on, CJ, let's go.
Let's say as the urban youth say, and bounce.
Ah, shit, what now?
It's smoking rod.
Oh, they're gonna make this game early access? Fuck yeah, let's go.
Oh my god. I'm not fucking driving.
Hit the gas. Hey man, I'm running low.
What do you mean when fucking played's in for love of God? Didn't we have when played in the fucking cards? Did you change that? Did we get rid of when played in general?
Oh yeah, so Jim, have you seen episode 1 of Stillborn Run?
I thought we got rid of when summoned. I thought we were getting rid of summon. Oh, my bad. My bad, Ewan. I'll fucking, my bad. My bad. My bad. That's on me. That's on me. I'm sorry. I apologize. I apologize. You're too good for me, Newhin. You're too good for me. I'm sorry. Logos coming out pretty soon, fellas, so we'll see if we finally get an answer to the Final Fantasy 16 shenanigans.
Made some good donuts. Let's roll. Eyes front, CJ.
I'm sorry.
Whoa, what the fuck?
Holy shit.
What the fuck? Did he just get on your fucking car?
He just spotted me into my car.
Alright, these kind of sections of video games.
Smoke, you're insane. I like things clean.
Yeah, have you seen episode 1 of Stillborn Run?
Nope. How many episodes are out so far?
1.
And is it everything you wanted?
It cuts bits and pieces out, but kind of like streamlines it. So you know how the first stage is like kind of slow?
Yeah.
It very much streamlines it.
Okay. I'm sorry, Newhin. Please forgive me.
The cave's jammed.
Fuck it, I'm going through. CJ, we got to get him burned up here.
This is LSPD. Do not. Hey, what the fuck? Too low. You'll kill us all.
Back up, Smoke, back up. Hell no, I'm going through. Oh man, we gonna die.
Oh shit.
Slow down, Smoke, slow down. Oh shit, the brakes is out.
Yeah, and if what I saw online is true, the director doesn't know when episode 2 is coming out, because episode 2 is not ready.
Then why is episode 1 out?
I have no idea.
Shit, that's gonna be a hell of a story to tell when we pass this blunt. Damn, that was some serious shit. Woo. Fuck this. We gotta get out of here. Ryder's right. Everybody split up. We'll meet up later.
I'm sorry, Newhin. I know you're busy with other people's commissions and everything, and you're taking your time to fix my mistakes. I apologize. Did you die?
I was kind of expecting that to kill me.
The Darkness One's car chase opening was peak. Steel Ball Run was lovely. I'll probably try and watch it tomorrow then.
It goes for 45 minutes.
Do we get the Pizza song yet? Or is that later on?
That's not until like halfway through the series.
I was trying to remember when the Pizza song appeared. I wonder how they'll do the song. Because, they did the freaking torture dance pretty well, so I'm wondering how the song's gonna go. They clearly got some decent musicians in their freaking studio.
Or again, they'll probably take the easy way out and just have Gyro sing.
Well, yeah, of course they'll have Gyro fucking sing, but like, they'll have to set
He
it.
doesn't use an instrument. He'll just sing it.
No, you jag off. That's not what I mean. I mean, like, they have to make the lyrics work in a way to where it actually sounds like a song, and they'll probably make it sound like a half-decent song. Will there be instruments and shit? No. But they're not just going to have him randomly sing the fucking words in a random-ass order. He's so mad at me. He keeps trying to type something, then he stops.
Hey, sorry, bro. I got caught up.
Yeah, you probably hitting one of them baller rats. Yeah, I know what you was up to, baby. Listen up. Y'all down with CJ, right? Yeah. He's been through a lot. I mean, we all been through a lot. But CJ's helping us stand through. He's taking the fight to the end, showing all of us how he used to be. Yeah. What he used to mean to be a Grove Street family.
I never realized how big CJ's lips are. He got stung.
But you're home now, partner. Yeah.
Why are everyone else's lips fine, but not CJ's?
It's because fucking you gave him the wackest ass fucking do. I'm sorry, Neil. I'm sorry.
I gave him nothing. You dressed him.
Yeah, my nigga. Alright, you go get heated up, and I'll meet you at the crossroads.
Hey, CJ, Caesar, man. I'm kind of busy now. Something big going down.
Ese, I gotta see you, Holmes. Tell you something.
Look, this about Kendall. Don't worry. Be cool, all right?
No, Caesar, you gotta come and see something. Something important, eh?
Well, it's gonna have to wait.
This can't wait, Holmes. If I tell you, you won't believe it, I swear.
Okay. I got about 5, so it better be good. Where you at?
I'm under the freeway, north side of Vernon Bluffs.
Hey, watch. Hey, I saw her first, yo. Come on.
I'm sorry, Newhan. You deserve better. Now I gotta make sure I have this terminology correct, 'cause if I don't, Newhan's gonna fucking have my ass on a fucking pike. Actually, man, one day you're gonna be dating one of those Hello Kitty girls, and then you're gonna say her name wrong, and when that time happens, that slip is gonna make you appear on the local news. Oh!
So, some ballers hanging around a dope spot. So what? Just watch, homie. What the fuck?
I thought this reveal was way later in the game.
What you into? That's it. Look at that ride. That's the motherfucking green saber.
I thought this reveal happened after you get abandoned by Tenpenny in the
Shit, Smoke.
in the desert.
I guess not.
Sorry, Issy. I heard a rumor poked around. I didn't believe it myself, but...
Nah, you did the right thing. I owe you, C's. I gotta go tell Sweet about.
Sweet! Look.
Oh, fuck! Sweet! Look, go get Kendall and take her to a safe place.
What you thinking?
It's Sweet. I think him and the homies are walking into a trap. Just go. Go!
So
You give me the car. No.
Oh, is he not even in there? So here's a real one? Of course here's a real one. He actually cares about his fucking sister, and fucking CJ was actually cool enough to fucking talk to him.
Damn it, Sweet. Pick up. Pick up.
Actually, I gotta check and see how many...
Hey, what's up? You call me, but I ain't pick it up. So leave a message after the...
Shit.
Hang on. Fuck, when was the last time I opened this fucking document?
CJ, where you been?
Caesar called. Show me some shit. It's Smoke, and he sold us 10 penny and some bars. He sold us out.
It doesn't matter, man. You gotta get out of here. It's gonna arrive any second.
Nah, man, I ain't running out on my brother. Yo, Bug, I'm taking you motherfuckers down, hear me? I'm taking you all down, bitches!
You don't respect.
Poppin' that. Go down, bitches! You got a problem, fool? Blow everything. Think you bored, huh?
Man, 2015, that's crazy.
How you feel about that? Man, take it off.
You got a bag over your head, boy. How you feel about that?
Man, take it off. Please, man. I can't breathe. Please.
Oh, all right. But only because you said please.
Fucking sick motherfucker. Intimidate those who
Fucking sick
intimidate others, Carl.
motherfucker.
My job.
Intimidate those who intimidate others,
Right.
Carl. It's my job.
Yeah. Hey, man.
Right, Ed?
Where we at? Middle of
Yeah.
fucking...
Hey, man. Where we at?
The middle of fucking nowhere. Nice.
Oh, sweet.
Smoke.
Sweet is alive. Alive.
Sweet.
Inside.
Sweet is
He's in
alive.
a prison hospital.
Alive and
Being treated
inside.
for gunshot.
He's in a
Awaiting
prison
trial.
hospital.
Yeah.
Being treated for gunshot.
Somehow, nobody's caught.
Awaiting trial.
Yeah. Somehow nobody's caught you yet.
Carl.
Oh, yeah. You should be glad, Carl. Your moron brother's alive. Your street trash soon to be turned out sister's alive.
So here's a real one. What GTA has the best combat gunplay?
Things are going pretty well for you, Carl.
Probably 5.
Behave, nigga.
We want you to do a little favor for us, Carl.
I can't believe that
Smoke
nigga
does
Smoke
exactly
turned
what
on
he's
me.
Smoke does exactly what he's told. You learned that lesson a long time
Damn,
ago.
man. Take it easy.
Homies for life. Street loyalty. That's all bullshit, Carl. Didn't you learn that when they ran you out of town just because you let Brian die? Huh? Hey, I can't deal with this guy. He's an idiot.
Hear this fucker out.
No, officer. For once, let's let the kid do something good with his useless life. He's gonna help us with the fight against crime. Right, Carl?
Yeah, by any means necessary.
Now you stay the fuck away from Smoke and stay the fuck away from us. Otherwise, Sweet's gonna find himself on a baller's block getting in touch with his feminine side. Hey Hernandez, you gonna visit all day?
Your hands off me, man. For some reason, we've got a little problem. A former friend of ours, he seems to disagree with some of our methods.
No, who could do that?
Yeah, you'll never find anybody as fork-tongued as this snake-ass bastard. Soon as he gets caught with his hand in the cookie jar, he'll whistle any tune Internal Affairs wants him to.
See, they got him hiding up Mount Chiliad someplace, so they can manipulate his testimony any way they want to.
I want you to pay him a little visit, Carl, and destroy all his evidence before he testifies.
Sort this out, Carl, so Officer Tenpenny can sleep easy at night. Man, we want evidence he ain't gonna talk.
How we doing on time?
No, we're still about 20 minutes. You can continue.
20 minutes? Not sure if we'll get the next one done in that time, so we'll just chat till then.
Well, don't you want... Well, does it not save? Oh, no, you already at the new mission point. Okay. The white cop sounds like Choji from Naruto.
Never gonna get it, never gonna get it, biatch.
What the fuck did your character just fucking say?
They took all my guns.
Hang on. Dude, I fucking know I wrote this shit down somewhere. Oh, I'm gonna have to fucking remember all this shit. Cause again, I don't know what game you think you're making it in, but for sure saying Yu-Gi-Oh! Where you had 20 different effects, activating and changing in one turn, so I can distribute the LIU equivalent to England's clock, and that's all she wrote. The idea is to simplify the deck by not having to be based on equipping to a unit. So basically, it would just be for every freaking countdown, they would just lose something or lose life. It would streamline the game process. Because if you're equipping just to a unit, it slows the game down and makes it more complicated. But when you only have one card on the field doing it at all times, it makes it a lot easier to keep track of. There's radio in that motorcycle? Damn right. It's to simplify the game plan. You change your subtile size, really? No, because it'll just be it's still going to be indestructible. Like, we're still leaving the keyword on there. I'm not changing the keyword. That's why I didn't make it play for free anymore, because it would be too good if it was still playing for free. Trust me, I've thought about this a lot. This should make the deck significantly easier and more streamlined to play. Right now, it's currently too complicated for a lot of people, apparently. So this should streamline the process. We might make it to where only one Hangman's Clock is on the field at any time, though. We don't want like 4 of those fuckers just fucking complicating it.
I'm back. I'm just going to look.
That's fine. We'll adjust the level up accordingly. But the issue right now is the equipping onto a unit and keeping track of all the dice. Also, requires you to have a metric fuck ton of dice. You need like at least fucking 8 dice on standby for that deck, at least. Makes it a little easier on fucking players and everything. But again, we can talk about more tomorrow if you disagree. We can try and go for a compromise. I'm just trying to streamline the deck because I know at the current moment it's way too complicated to be effective, especially with how we've increased the game speed. Because that leader was designed back when we had 12 damage triggers. Now we only have 8, so I have to make him easier and more streamlined. So tomorrow we'll see. I would like to get a few more Killer 7 streams in before I go for the weekend. So I'll try and get at least 2 more Killer 7 streams in this week. Because the game was fun once you get used to it, but man, oh man, is that learning curve something steep. And I gotta freaking remember, there are 12 greater demons.
Oh. So what are you predicting about 2 or 3 more streams?
For this one?
Yep.
Well, okay, so from what I remember, what happens now is you have to go invade the military base at some point, and then you have to get to the...
You go to Liberty City.
Yes.
No ID required, friend.
Oh, Killer 7 is hella fucking janky.
Works well in a crowded area. Best not to mention where you got that.
This is what I imagine how easy it is to actually get a gun in America.
I didn't sell you this, right? Have fun.
I wish real gun stores were like this. No, because that's not... I'm trying to keep it lore thematic. I'm trying to keep it like lore accurate. I'm trying to like transplant lore into the game. I mean, I don't expect anyone to read the fucking books, mind you. But this is more for me. That's not what it does. It's just a straight kill. I could just reduce the fucking counters instead of making it 12, which
And
kills
yet-
the theme.
and
I'll
yet
mull your
Rin-
idea over.
And yet, Rin's deck doesn't have a point advantage against any women leaders for being able to assault them.
Because that's not what Rin does. So rude. So rude. You gonna play Manhunt, Kyle? I don't even think Kyle can get a hold of Manhunt. There's no way it's available to fucking buy. Hello, Morpheus. Does Mangler think that the Titans and Primordials are stronger than the gods? I don't know about the Primordials, but the Titans, yes. Based on the evidence in the novels, and I believe lore statements as well.
And on the Furies.
And on
Not the Furies, the Sisters of Fate.
Because originally the Titans were going to win the war. It wasn't until the Sisters of Fate intervened that the gods won. So the gods weren't stronger than the Titans. At best, you would argue they were equal to each other. But even that's not really like valid if you go based on the novels.
I mean, I'm pretty sure you two are going to be doing another Warhammer stream at some point this week, so you can just ask him there. Or you can go over and like monitor whenever he goes on Twitch. You can ask him questions there as well.
Well, the problem is that even if you reduce the counters, it's all a matter of how easy or hard it is for people to get rid of the card you're pointing the clock. No. The player would sacrifice the card. I guess I could make it a little more aggressive. Because I understand what you're saying. Because it's not targeting any creatures. But... Oof. I'll mull it over some more. But for now, this will be the idea for the changes. I'll mull over your idea. We'll talk about it more tomorrow. Because this will be a little easier in a VC than just back and forth text. Although I think this is the only one that has to be changed somewhat drastically. I think all the other leaders are fine at this point. The problem is that he's just too slow. What's up?
Did you get around to addressing that person who defends 16?
Yeah, and then he sent me like 10 pages worth of a response. So I told him I'll read it over and respond back, but Logos is dropping pretty soon, so don't expect anything too crazy because like we're so close to seeing if we just get answers. The issue I'm seeing though is that he's just getting more and more evidence for his current position. I don't really think he's evolving his arguments the way like I've noticed issues the more we've talked. Because the interdimensional rift shouldn't have Aether in it if it's beyond space and time. Because Aether comes from the planet. So Clive and Joshua shouldn't be able to use magic in the interdimensional rift. Unless if it's like the Art Stones where it's a virtual world or like a dream. Which again just goes back to Mindscape. But yeah, he sent me a lot. I'm going to have to read it at some point. I've just been so busy. And my schedule's going to get even busier since I want to try and work my usual hours and then go for the weekend, which means I'm going to have to change up my schedule.
Yeah, if you listen to what I told you the first time, you wouldn't have had this problem to begin with.
No, I still would have had this fucking problem because this is where like I can't stand your fucking high horse situation. Could I have said a little more that would have gotten rid of a couple of things? Sure. But the fucking problem is that because we're basing off evidence, if someone has evidence to support their position or what they believe is evidence supporting their position, I don't have direct evidence to refute it because 16 doesn't explain shit.
And then what you do is you basically look at which position has more evidence for the position being correct. And then you just basically tell them there's more going into my interpretation than your interpretation.
How do I say this in a way that makes sense? If we were to go bar for bar on the interdimensional rift, which to be clear, no one's disputing the Mindscape situation. They're disputing whether or not it scales. So, the only major issue here is when Clive goes in there physically and Ultima's statements about being flesh and bone. Regardless, Ultima would still need a massive amount of Aether to do any of his feats, so, like, it's kind of a bit of a mute point on that one, but I digress. Really? You found the one cop car in the entire fucking city?
You have the right to shut the hell up.
Hang on. Fuck. Did I really not write this shit down? Well, I guess I could just cut the number down to fucking 10 instead of 12. I cannot believe I fucked that one up. It's fine. But yeah, no. Again, Logos is dropping in a few days. I'll try and grab a digital copy. Well, I guess next week, so it'll be after I come back. Or actually, is it after I come back, or is it the weekend I'm gone? Because I know it doesn't come out exactly at the end. When does it drop? Let's see, it comes out. Yeah, no, never mind. Exactly fucking on Tuesday, March 31st. New hint. You trying to fucking insult me right now? But yeah, no. Again, the issue is that I presented the evidence for the interdimensional rift. I presented the evidence for the Aether and everything. Again, the verse is still capped at planet level for the most part. Even if you believe the interdimensional rift scales, you have to argue within a reasonable time frame. So, in order to argue for higher than planet level, you have to assume that in order to restore the planet, it would require more Aether than making a multiple solar systems. And that just doesn't make any sense whatsoever, unless your argument is that, oh, well, Ultima could create like multiple solar systems on screen super easily, but he can't restore the planet. Therefore, the planet must be more difficult than creating multiple solar systems. But I think that falls into circular reasoning. And also, again, you have to channel a fuck ton of Aether or do shit. Aether is kind of like fucking...
You would literally just look at him and just say to him, you don't have a time frame, you don't know how he did it, a lot of the stuff points that it's artificial to begin with. So not even Ultima would scale to the Rift. Even if what is in there is physically happening, he would not scale to it.
Yeah, so I'll see what his response is, because he provided a bigger response than I was expecting. I thought he was just going to let sleeping dogs lie, but I guess he really wanted to... I guess he really wants to hash this one out. So, I'll have to read what he says. I was going to do it tomorrow, but I'm going to be fucking working tomorrow, so we'll see what happens there. At any rate, so after San Andreas, what was the agenda after San Andreas?
Well, it was either going to be Far Cry 6 or Berseria.
Right, because you played New Dawn already, huh?
I did.
And you also played Primal.
A glorified DLC for 5.
Damn, have we gone through most of the Far Cry games already? Fuck me. How many years has it been since we started that?
2.
Damn. That's good fucking time frames. Well, we'd probably do Far Cry 6 next then to finish off Far Cry, because there's no Far Cry 7 as far as I know.
Not yet. And when it comes to the DLC for 6, we'll just watch what happens on YouTube.
You don't feel alright because I think it's like what, arena fighters or something.
No, it's more like kind of roguelikes, and you have to try and like do this shit to try and uncover different parts of their past, but it takes like for fucking ever to get anywhere. So it's just easy just to watch the cutscenes.
Alright. Well, I think we're good then. So with that said, thank you guys for your time as always. Have a nice day. I'll see you guys on the next stream or video. Take care.